Hello everyone, I'm Sandy and welcome back to my scrapyard. Today I wanted to do a short little flip through of a journal that I made using Nik the Booksmith's Adventures in Booksmithing. It was her original course. I modified it a little bit. Hers usually has 6 signatures, but I put in 5. And I used a blue paint. These book corners, I think, were a little bit of a different color than I was wanting. Because I've used a little bit of gold paint on my spine, precious metal color gold it's called, I wanted these to match, so I painted them and they came out really well. So this journal is probably well, I guess it's a 6 by 8 3/4. The papers I've used inside are the Stamperia Blues book papers. And the ephemera and stuff I've used, I've made it a while ago, so I don't really remember, but I know it's a lot of Nik the Booksmith and some maybe Dreams, etc. I'm not really sure, I'm sorry. I just want to give a word of warning. I took these books to show my fellow co-workers, and you know, when they're sitting around they got kind of lopsided. Well, this one was a little lopsided. I overcompensated on the stretch and I snapped the spine. I don't know if you can see that in there. It still's holding together, but oh man, that was upsetting because this was my favorite journal. Anyway, let's go through it. I've left double ties, seam binding for my closure. Make sure I can, yes, that's perfect. All right, I've rounded all the corners on the top. And I think I said 5 signatures, yes. Just some beautiful parchment paper. I love that paper. And I'm not going to do a play-by-play because you can see the papers yourself. A couple of little tags. I love the punches on the bottom of the paper like that. I think that's so pretty. And I got a little bit, I ordered these online. I was hoping for white, but apparently they sent me blue, so I'm using them the best of my knowledge here. This was a paper clip, hidden paper clip, I guess you call it, that I learned from someone. I'm sorry, I can't remember their name, but they're all over the place. So I just attached that to a little doily, tea stain doily there. Put a couple of little stamp tags in there. Whoopsie. And I guess you have to be a little bit more careful than I. So how about we just leave that? And of course, graph. I use the tea stain. I don't particularly care for the coffee smell. Although I did put some vanilla in one of my batches. And the vanilla coffee, really good. This is one of my book page ruffles that I used. This wasn't the first one I tried with just stitching it on the sewing machine. This does not have the ribbon behind it to give it the strength, but you know what? It works pretty good, and I think they're so cute. I'm sure any second my dog should be barking at the door to come in. This one I just took a piece of the paper, I folded it in half and put a paper clip there so you can just slip a tag in. And I don't know about you, but I love the sound of paper. I think that's what got me hooked into scrapbook or journal making, is because of the sound of the paper. I'm sure I'm not alone. Okay, I don't think really anything original in here. Everybody's doing about the same thing. Another one of those little paper clips. Super cute. And third signature. Sorry, my hands are kind of, these old hands. And one of those little flips with a stamp image on it. I love that stamp. I believe this was Nik the Booksmith, and I sewed it with a piece of tea stain paper on the back of that. I like that idea very much. An old, what is that? Like a day book, I think. It was back from 1996, so it's not really that old. We don't have a lot of really old antiques here in Canada. Not like they do in the States with their history. But anyway, just the same, it's old to me. And then I just used a piece of paper with a little stamp on the top. I thought that was kind of cute. Another Nik the Booksmith, I believe, ephemera card there. And these I made a cute little jar on my punch board. I believe with that, someone, could be Paper Crafter 45 has the tutorial on that little jar. I think they're kind of cute. Not too many people make them anymore, but I think they're kind of sweet. So, all right. So I put a mixture of the white and the tea stained and the graph paper and the parchment because I thought that looked kind of pretty. A little bit of a butterfly there with some bling. Not sure if you can make that out or not. Some trim. Again, some little, I don't know what you call them. If they don't have a top on them, are they called a tag? Is it called just a card? Is it an ephemera? I'm not sure. I just put stuff in there that I like. This one got a little dark for my liking, but I used it anyway. Oh, there she is, just on time. I'm almost finished, so the doggy will have to wait. Little stamp on there. Little torn page there from tea dyeing, but just works the same. And the end. Learned that from Patricia. I'm so sorry, Patricia. I believe it's Veramontes or something. Super cute. And I have this little butterfly. Again, just a little tea stained paper. And there you have it. So it's just nice and plain. Beautiful spine, which I fell in love with when I did it. And there you go. I just want to thank you very much again for all my subscribers. It's so exciting when you see the numbers start to grow. I do appreciate any comments, negative or bad, and I do ask to sign up, give me a thumbs up, and we'll see you again in the next tutorial. Or, sorry, hopefully next tutorial. We'll see you again in the next video. Thanks again for watching. Bye.